Now that I have added RIP process to my network, I want to add version 2 supports to see the difference between the routing tables. Now let's check the routing tables here first to have a basis to distinguish the changes. Now this is my IP routing table, and you can see that these networks are added here, and there is no subnet mask added to these routes because version 1 does not support network masking. So I add version 2 support here, version 2, and where is quite enough to distinguish the version. But here I type in the default world, and router 3 I add version 2, and on router 4 I add version 2 to see the changes here. Okay, now that I have version 2 enabled, I go to router 1 and I clear the IP route table, and I add an asterisk here, a star here, to tell that everything in my routing table should be flushed. And now the routing table should be populated again to show IP route and to show IP route, of course. And now you can see that my routing table is populated, and every route that here RIP has a subnet mask attached to this. You can see that it's 101.00/16 is there. On router 2, show IP route will tell me that every route has a subnet mask attached to that. For example, here it's 16. Here, of course, this is because a connected route. Oh no, this is not a connected route, and it doesn't have a subnet mask. To clear IP route, star clears the IP route, and now I should see the IP routing table again. And of course, it will be populated in a minute with subnet mask, and the subnet mask will be attached to this. But I still do not have reachability to other loopback interfaces, and this is because I have only a summary here. And why do I have a summary here? This is the summary that RIP has created to me, and I do not have each network, because my interface on router 2 is in a subnet that is different from this subnet. That means any major network traversing my subnet will be auto-summarized if I do not disable auto summarization. And this is the reason that I do not see the each network interface, although I have subnetted them using 24-bit mask. And to disable this, I add no auto summary command here. And now that I have no auto summary, I should see each loopback interface, router RIP, and version 2, and no auto summary. And on router 4 again, do this. Router RIP, version 2, no auto summary. And now let's check the routing table again on router 1 to show IP route. And you can see that, first of all, each route is appended a subnet mask. And again, because I have auto summarization disabled, I have every loopback interface available in my routing table. And this is what no auto summary means, that auto summarization is disabled. And now if I try to reach those networks, I can do this, 101, 3, and 3, and you can see that this is accessible. So now with this configuration, we have two features available. First of all, we can disable the auto summarization. Second of all, we can have variable length subnet masking, that is VLSM, and this is recognized by this. And of course, we have the summary still here. And whenever we do not reach these networks individually, we can use our summary address to reach to those networks. This is the simplest configuration you can have on your network using RIP routing protocol. But in next sections, I want to talk about EIGRP, that is also a distance vector protocol, but uses different logic for calculating the metrics. And of course, I will talk about OSPF, that will be a link state protocol that, again, it has a very, very different logic than distance vector protocols.